Hey, what's going on YouTube channel? Stars down again, y'all. Go hard or go home. Okay, I'm up in this piece again with another shot to the dome. Okay, now we got this sister right here, for Harriet, you know what I'm saying? And I always say she's a man hater and all that other kind of stuff. But she brings up a good point in this video right here. I want to kind of bring it out to some stuff that I want to start telling guys on my channel as we go along with the experiment that we keep going for, however long that's how I do it. Before we get into this, y'all, hit the subscribe button and the like button if y'all like what I've been doing. I don't do the cash apps. I don't take the money. I don't want nobody's sending me money and stuff. I don't think I'm ever going to get to that no matter how many subscribers I get to on this channel. Okay? But I'm going to let her talk for about 5 minutes and then I'm going to tweak some of what she says. All right? She's going to make a very good point. She's going to make a very good point. I've said a lot of things about her before, once or twice in other videos I've seen. And I don't like some of the stuff she says, but she makes a very good point about something right here. So I'm gonna let her get into this. All right, you already heard me talk about the subscribe thing and all that stuff like that. We'll talk about it again at the end. So I'm gonna let her say what she had to say. She's gonna talk for about 5 to 10 minutes maybe, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit. Here we go. Pay attention real close, and then I'm gonna explain what I'm thinking about her point. Her point is gonna be talking about like class levels with dating, and I'm gonna get into that right after I let her say this.
Mm.
Before I let her get to talking, I'm gonna say this girl got some real pretty skin, nice hair, and real thick. You know what I'm saying? She don't beat my fiance, but you know, she's a good looking woman.
Okay, so I think that honestly, like everybody that I've ever dated, I've met online, and they're regular people. Like, I think that there are a lot of boundaries now to meeting people IRL. I've met somebody, not too long ago at a restaurant or whatever, and he was cool and he was like very excited that we met in person. He was just boring as fuck, you know? Like it was a fun like night, but like then I realized like second date, like, ooh, this man is boring. You could like at least try to personality catfish me if we had swiped each other.
Irrelevant, but let's go on.
On if we had swiped each other on Bumble, you could at least had me going for a minute. Like the IRL didn't help him. Okay. The bottom line is that most people can't afford the lives partners they really want, and therefore they're resentful and projecting blame. Yeah. Yeah. I think in particular,
Here we go. She's about to get into a very good point. Y'all pay attention, all right? Hey, pay attention.
men, heterosexual straight men, cannot afford the partners that they desire. And for all kinds of reasons, again, this is why we have to have a cogent critique of capitalist exploitation and the way that that erodes our ability to create strong bonds because living is just getting so much more expensive. Just like life is just getting so much more expensive. And so we are all in the dating market, in the dating pool. We're not trying to attach ourselves to anchors.
Now, I'm pausing it real quick right there because I think that guys need to start paying attention to this too. They're saying it, but they ain't doing it. They ain't doing it. too easy for the women on lower levels to get guys at higher levels. But let's keep going.
Financial anchors, economic anchors. And so, men, that does mean that there is more importance put on, okay, how much money do you make? And, all of these class signifiers and all of that. And by the way, I am not immune. Even as somebody who dates men who make less money, when I am choosing or when we're choosing each other, it does matter. And I'm going to, talk about this more, behind the paywall. But, man, when I was, really looking for a partner recently, looking to date seriously recently, I even, as somebody who had before said, oh, money does not matter at all. It doesn't matter. If I like you, I'll pay. Oh, wait, this is something that I've been thinking about for a long time that I have not said on camera. Wait, okay. I forget that I've been having these conversations off camera. So somebody weeks ago asked me, okay, who would you date? This person, would you date blue collar? Would you not? And I said, I would date somebody who makes less money than me, but I probably would not date somebody who is blue collar. I do.
Okay. Now I want to point out the guys because there's been a lot of guys come on my channel talking about I don't know what I'm talking about, this and that. But I keep telling guys on my channel about women don't want to date blue collar guys. Keep saying that. So I'm gonna let her keep going.
Date men who have college degrees, and they said, well, why? Why not? And this is my real response. And this is a real issue that I've never seen people really reckon with. Because I am a Black woman who has access to so many upper middle class, above average earning Black women. And I see how they have navigated their romantic lives. And this is different generations, different nationalities, different ethnicities, all Black women. And so many of them have, particularly older women, had no, college degree requirement, honestly, because if you're a certain age, you can't really have a college degree requirement and date Black men. Like, the pool just is not there.
See, I hate it when she does that. That's what I hate. Let me hit the. Ugh. Girl, please.
Had no income requirement and partnered these men, married these men, and the results were disastrous. The class difference, the resentment that comes from that is absolutely disastrous. Something that Kevin Samuels nor the rest of these men are really contending with is what happens when there is a large class difference, not just financial, like socioeconomic difference, but class difference, meaning what do you do for fun?
Okay. Let me just. No, I'm ain't gonna let her. I'm gonna pause it right there because I had it with her eyes closed. I ain't gonna do it like that. But she got some really cute eyes. But the whole deal of it is look, Kevin Samuels, and guys like me go over this type of stuff all the time. He went over this, okay? He didn't go over from the point of view that she's talking about where it comes to men and women. He went in from the point of view where it came from women to men. See, the class level women that wanted the men that they were talking about, he was telling them that they didn't qualify for that. He did go over this. You see what I'm saying? It's just, she doesn't view it that way. And it's understandable to say that people from certain class levels shouldn't get with other class levels. But this is why Kevin Samuels told the women never date down. Women can't do that. Now the guys ain't gonna have to date down. She's talking about guys right now and stuff like that. Guys have to date down. That's how that works. But women should never do it. Now she says she day down. Well, that's what she gonna get. But let's let her have a little bit more few conversation. But let me tell you something. Kevin Samuels went over that stuff. He went over it. He just went in the reverse front of view. He's in the reverse view. Okay? The guys at this level don't want this right here. It's the same thing she's saying. They didn't want it for these reasons. Because it was going to bring these money problems and everything else. Because the other person didn't understand having the money. Exactly what she's explaining.
Who do you hang out with? What books do you read? What newspaper? Like, the idea that that is just going to be so easy for both parties to surmount is crazy. I have never seen that happen. What I have seen happen is women saying, oh, that does not matter. We can be partnered. And the men realizing, oh, I cannot fucking handle this. Like, there is no attention paid to the resentment from men when they are on the lower class and they have to look up to their female partner financially and socioeconomically. And there's all of these things that you don't know, experiences that you...
Well, see, I think her problem is she's not understanding that real men don't look at men like that. First off, he shouldn't have got himself into that situation. No man should try to be in that situation. For the reason why is because how well homegirl right here is acting right now. That's why you should not get in that situation. That right there is why you should not be the one with the less money. You see what she's saying right now? She's talking a bunch of smack. If you don't want to be one of those guys, I would suggest you not get into that type of situation that she is talking about right now. Her. She's very cute, but she's telling you some real right now.
You have to learn. I have seen that firsthand. And I'm not saying that, ooh, sorry. I'm trying not to yell anymore in the new microphone. I'm not saying that these men don't deserve love, care, and affection partnership. I am saying that because I have seen the deep resentment that those kinds of dynamics creates, that I would not just suggest anybody just do that willy-nilly.
All right, and that's what we're going to stop at because I agree with her on that one. Hey, girl. And guys need to start paying attention to this too. All right? The ones beneath you don't really know what's going on with the money and stuff. Now, I don't really tell guys to stay single and do all that other kind of stuff like that, but I mean, I understand why some of them is doing it. I do get that. She makes an all right point about the dating class and stuff like that. The bad point she made was that Kevin Samuels and other guys on the internet are covering that. I'm covering that. He covered that. It's just from my point of view, though. But what guys are not being made to understand is this right here. And let me put myself in the middle. Let me go ahead and make myself bigger alongside old girl right here. Let me play with that right quick. But what guys are not really doing, y'all, is understanding that you got value too. Kevin Samuels kept saying that. All right. I don't think she's looking at the value of guys right now. She's looking at what they feel like as far as, because she was like, nobody dealt with the issues of women and that type of stuff and this and that. We already understand that as guys. Okay? We already understand that. What guys got to start doing is this right here. This bull jive of because guys do in general have to date down. I'm not gonna go against that. You can date up, you can get women on your level and something like that. But it's gonna be with more work. It's a whole other conversation. I'm not even gonna get into that. Most guys date down, and here's the thing: you, as guys, and with guys that are watching this that have dated down, you know that you take on these same things she just complained about. You get that from the women that don't have as much money as you because they don't understand money, don't understand this and that. They got these other crazy ideas. This why you got this whole manosphere and all the other stuff talking about women are delusional and all the other good stuff. But that's some of what she was just talking about right now. To avoid that, to fix the situation, you're gonna have to start dealing with women's classes, what they make, and it's gonna have to start mattering to us. That's what's gonna have to start happening. Because if you don't, I mean, you saw her reaction, her way of thinking about it. But it was kind of one sided view. And it's a view that guys are not. Her view is that guys are not trying to handle this or not thinking about this, but that's not the truth. We are thinking about this. Is why some women can't ascend to certain levels. But she ain't gonna talk about that part. But I am. So if y'all got the comments and stuff, y'all dropping, y'all let me know. But this been Taurus down there. Y'all go hard to go home. Y'all hit subscribe, hit like. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the cash apps. I want no money. But if you're going to drop a donation, hey, hit that subscribe button. I'm out of here, y'all, on that one. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video. Because I thought that, you know what I'm saying? My thought of it is this right here. Hey, guys know this. We've been dealing with this for years. Women got to deal with it now because they're making a little bit of money and they take some guys that don't make as much as them. But it ain't nothing new to us. It's been Taurus down to y'all. Go hard, go home.